Hey y'all, it's D here. So, if you want to see how I budget my variable incomes on a monthly basis, stay tuned so I can show you how to do it. Hey, so if you're new here, I am 100% self-employed and all of my income is variable. And what that means is I never know how much money I am going to make for any particular day, month, or what have you. So the way that I budget is I use a bare bones budget, and that is basically only budgeting for my four walls and the things that I need to take care of myself. So as I go along this budget, you will see that I do not have some of the things that most people have. For instance, I do not have any subscriptions. I do not currently give myself any spending money from this income. And yeah, let's just hop into this budget. This worksheet is available on tashaloveslife.com. I did personalize it a little bit, so it will look a little bit different. On my budget, I do not share my mortgage or my tithes, so I do subtract that amount from my income. But for the month, I was planning on getting a total of $844 from both of my incomes. And for my first income, I was able to bring in 326.08. And for my second income, I was able to bring 426.88. I was not able to bring in the amount I was trying to bring in for my first income. It was short $95.92. So I will need to pull a total of $7.16 from my side income to make everything balance out. And you will see how I am able to make up this difference of my income that I actually received, which was $83.88 less than I budgeted. So let's just go along my budget. All right, in this next section, I will be going over my monthly bills. And for my HOA, it came up to the 190. My utilities was $100.93. And what I do with my utilities, I do have a rolling credit of about 1 month ahead on my account with my utility company. So the 93 cents was just to bring that credit to a even number. My State Farm, which is quite a bit of insurance policies, came up to 146.13. IRS estimated taxes was 20. My T-Mobile, which is a family plan and internet, was 180.79. So for this section, I plan to spend a total of $641, and I actually spent $637.85. So I was under budget for $3.15. My next section is my monthly savings. Section, I use the 0 Hour Challenge to help me save a little bit of money from this income. And I was able to save a total of $1.50. So that was $1.50 under budget. My next section, which I will be going over, is my monthly expenses. And I did do some changes in this section to help relieve some stress from my monthly budget. And I moved it to my weekly side income budgets. So one thing I did in the second week of the month, I knew I wasn't going to be able to make enough money just based off of what I made in the first 2 weeks. So I reduced my gas expenses by $100, and I moved this expense now to my side income. Okay, so for my gas, I spent a total of $48.02 before I switch it over to my side income. And for groceries, I used to budget $200, but I didn't ever get to that $200 threshold, so I decided to decrease it by $50. So for groceries, I spent a total of $72.75. So along with me knowing I wasn't going to make enough money for the month, after the first 2 weeks, what I did reduce the amount of items that I bought in my groceries. And I've got to the point to where I just stock up when I need it. I do not stock up in ahead. I do eat a fairly clean diet, so I do not buy any meat products and I do not buy eggs. So this is another way that I'm able to save money on my groceries. So just in this section, I saved a total of $79.23. And if you look down here, I do have a zero-based budget. This is the way I prefer to budget. So with me saving in each of these categories up here, and adding the $7.16, I was able to make up this difference up here at the top that I did not make an income to make my budget balance and to make sure all of my bills and expenses was paid. So let's go down here to the budget check. And as I stated, I planned a total of $844 of income. I actually received $760.12. My bills came out to 84% of my income. My savings came out to 0%, and my expenses came out to 16%. So that is my budget for April of 2023. I do have some more changes that I will be doing in May. And this is all just to help me get through this downturn of income that I'm currently going through. And yeah, that is how I budget my variable income. So just remember to cut your expenses where you can and allocate what is really important. And if you make any extra money, then apply that extra money to any particular goals that you have. And that is my tip on how to budget a variable income or incomes. And y'all, don't forget to make the money, but don't let the money make you. And make sure you stay tuned for my monthly mortgage payoff video coming up here soon. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.